Hey folks, this is Teddy. This is March. It's March Madness is going on. Spring is busting through. I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to sharing this month's message with you. So this month, what I would like to talk with you about is delegating. So often when I use this word delegating, people think about the managers and supervisors and the executives in the company delegating tasks to their underlings. Well, that's not just what delegating is. Delegating is asking someone to help you do something. Delegating is asking someone to give you a few minutes or a few hours. Delegating is asking someone to do something for you while you're on vacation or while you're working on a bigger project. Delegating can be asking someone to do something simple, maybe something a little bit more involved, and delegating could be asking someone to help you offload critical activities that you really need help doing. Delegating is a lot of different things, doesn't need to be grandiose, and it can be very simple. So before you start delegating, what I'd like for you to think about is some ideas about delegating that can help you be more successful and help the person that you're delegating to be more successful taking on a task or a role or an activity for you. The first thing you should think about is what should you delegate? And especially as you start dipping your toes or getting into delegating, I want you to think about delegating things that are easy to execute so that you can learn some of the delegating activities you need to do. Never delegate an 11th hour activity. Never delegate something at 4 o'clock that needs to be done at 4:30. Never delegate something that is so time critical or so intensive that you know this new delegation to someone new could potentially fail and cause you to have to completely redo it. And furthermore, cause the person you delegated to feel really bad because they failed doing something that they probably weren't capable of doing. So really be careful about what you delegate. Don't delegate last minute stuff, and don't delegate critical things that someone doesn't have the skills to do yet. Second thing about delegating that's important is to be patient. Especially when you delegate new tasks or new activities or new projects to someone who's really not sure how to do it, may need some help. It may take them a little bit longer to do the first time they do it because it's something new for them, where you could just whip it out like that. So be patient when you delegate and let that person figure out how to get good at it and get efficient so that they can do it like that as well. Be patient. And don't over-delegate. I mean, people have work to do besides the ideas and the activities that you want to delegate to them. Don't just load somebody up with a bunch of stuff just to clear your desk off so that you have more time to do other things that may be not as important as the things that you delegated. So don't over-delegate. Don't overload someone's plate so that they fail. And again, cause you to look bad, cause them to look bad, cause them to feel bad, and then doesn't help the business at all. Here's another thought about delegating. Pick the right people. Now, often I see this when I talk to people about delegating is that they always delegate to this person. They always delegate to this person. Well, you want to pick the right person for the job. The person who has the right skill set, and maybe the person who has a little bit more time available to do something. Don't just delegate to the person who always says yes. Delegate to someone who has the skills, has the time, maybe even has the interest. And when you hand someone a project or you're delegating a project to someone, explain to them why you're delegating. Now, the wrong reason for the explanation, or the wrong explanation is, I'm just overwhelmed and I don't have time to do it, so you have to do it. That doesn't help anybody. Rather, what I would suggest you say is, I need your help with this, and I know that you're good at doing this. And I know you could probably even do it better than me, maybe faster than me, maybe more effective or more efficiently than I am. And also, another good reason that you might explain for delegating is so that you can focus on something else that's more important to the entire organization, or equally important that you're really good at. So think about explaining the reason you're delegating in a positive way for the person that you're asking to help you, so that they understand and they'll be more interested in being a part of accepting that delegation. And be specific when you're delegating. Be really specific about, hey, this is the task I have done. This is when it needs to be done. This is why it's important to be done. And when you get done, I really would like it to look this way, maybe to be in this form. Be specific. Don't be overly micromanaging about it, but you don't hand someone a paintbrush and a bucket and say, here you go. You hand someone a paintbrush and a bucket and you go, that's the wall that needs to be painted, and we really would like to have it done by this time, and we really want the wall painted, not the trim in the windows. Be specific when you delegate. Therefore, the person you're delegating to will be more likely to get the results that we're hoping to get. Delegating is not just a right. It's an opportunity to help people grow. It's an opportunity to help create more value. When you delegate, you're giving the authority to bring more people in and grow them in an organization, not just clear off your desk. So think of delegating as a responsibility on your plate for you to get the right people to help the organization and help you be successful. So that's part one video, just a few little ideas about the deciding what to delegate, being patient, don't over delegate, pick the right people, explain why you're delegating, and be specific about what the goal is. Look forward to sharing with you the second half of this video later on. Hope you have a great day, and remember, delegate with purpose.